So my name's Corrine and I'm the branch manager at Pregnancy Help. As part of our initiative to work in South Taranaki, we put together with other organisations a group called Corrine and Coffee, and it's all about family kind of coming together and just learning and playing together and building their networks. Our mission as Pregnancy Help is to just provide wellness for families. So when we see families thriving, that brings real value to what we do and why we do it. That wellness can be anything from providing clothing, it can be sitting with someone and having a cup of tea with someone and finding out what's happening in their world, but it can also be connecting them with other services as well to help them with other needs that they might need. Some of our mums, they might enter into our system after they've had baby, through the hospital or through Plunket. It might be that they just need some clothing or some equipment to help them get started. Some of our mums start with us right from the day they find out that they're pregnant. And so we work with mums, some of them are young, some of them, first time mums or mums who haven't been mums for a while. And we work with them along the way. So it might be encouraging them to start collecting clothing items early on, checking out op shops, checking out options for that. It might be helping them with maternity wear. It's really a pleasure to welcome new pregnant mums into our service and say, hey, if you need some clothing, you need to get some items that fit a bit better, it's great that we can help them with that. Our clothing range goes from size 8 right through to size 20. And even in those cases, we do allow for some bigger sizes as well where we can. And it just helps mums to feel like they're special and they're being looked after as well. We have individual antenatal classes where they can sit with an educator. They can invite whoever they like, not just the partner, but they can invite their parents, they can invite their best friend, they can invite whoever's part of their support network. We make sure that they're seeing a midwife and help them connect with midwives. And we help them prepare up to that stage. When they hit their 3rd trimester, we set them up with anything that they need to get ready for baby. So it might be a clothing pack, which will have around 80 items of clothing. That will get them through the first 3 months. Everything from woolens right through to outfits for the next 3 months. And then every 3 months we encourage families to come back and get the next size up. So our clothing and equipment is all donated by the local community. One of the real advantages of being an organisation that's been around for 40 years in Taranaki is that parents who have had their kids grow up, they're encouraging them to kind of give their babies clothes to us. Because people use our services, they then bring those clothes back and then they go and grab a next size up and then they bring those clothes back and they bring the next size up. So it creates a really good sustainable model for them as parents as well.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks, Ruben.
We were able to give away 30,000 items last year to back out into the community, and that makes a difference. We also receive funding and grants from around Taranaki sources, but they go mostly to providing our programs. Our actual items that we give out, they're supported. It's local families supporting local families, which is really cool. For some people, accessing Pregnancy Help is the first time they've had to access any kind of social support before. And so they feel a little bit like, oh, I haven't done enough as a parent to be able to provide. And I say, well, no, actually what you're doing is you're just joining our sustainable circle. Yes, we're giving you some clothing, but we know that you're going to come back and you're going to contribute to another family. So it's not necessarily about you needing help, but by us helping you, you're then empowered to help others. And we see that through our mums who have used our services before. They're so grateful. They come back bringing their best items so that they know that these are the items that helped me. I'm going to bring these to some other mum who's going to need them to help her. A lot of the times people go, oh, how can I give? Can I buy stuff? And I said, honestly, the best way that you can support us is by bringing the stuff back so it can help another family 6 months down the track or a year down the track. That's what's really important, is that we can help and continue helping families. If we can do that on a bigger scale, the more clothing packages we can get out to people, that's more clothing that's not going to the rubbish or going to the landfill. That's clothing that can be then redistributed, helped. It'd be great for every family to know they don't have to do it alone. We're here to make sure that every kid starts life thriving and, warm and happy, and families feel they are thriving and doing well because of that.